Dead Mount Death Play Season 2 Episode 8 opens in the other world in the past. They complain this was a costly bargain. The bargain was a 200-year contract on buying back this dragon corpse from the guild. The dragon doesn't want anyone to use his corpse. He wants an apprentice, the Wandering Balcony. I have no idea why a dead dragon needs an apprentice. We are told to ignore this, so we will. The dragon says his corpse is to do whatever they want with it. We got this flashback because that dragon's arm now is Lee's arm. We seen change to Takumi and Seiyo talking about different style movie plots. No matter what movie title and character names are, in general, all the same genres have the same plot. Seiyo wants to see what version of a original vampire Misaki is. Seiyo wants to know Misaki's strengths and weaknesses so they are not caught off guard and their enemies won't find out. As a vampire, Misaki is fine with being in sunlight. Next is finding out, does she suck people's blood? Seiyo says Polka told her sucking blood is like steroids for Misaki. Plus, if she gave a lot of blood over a long time, this would create another vampire. I don't know why sucking blood, meaning you take blood out of someone, also means you're giving blood to someone. That's the complete opposite. But Misaki can suck blood, however, it will be rare because it's like steroids to her. That means she's definitely going to be overpowered if she does. Misaki basically has superpowers and is being classified as a vampire instead. We seen change to Lee and Polka. Polka tells Lee he didn't mean to get him mixed up in his problem. Which, what? Lee lives in the building with everyone else. He was going to learn the truth eventually. I have no idea why Polka feels so bad. Polka says the dragon arm is his way of showing faith. Polka trusts Lee. He asks to become allies. Lee says it is hard to believe, even though he has seen magic and has a dragon arm. It's hard to believe. Lee is the person currently who is in false denial. This is all real, yet at the same time, it is not. Lee asks why there is a plushy shark around. He is told this is the real Polka. Lee is told the real Polka is content with being a shark. He even said he wants a robot body over his real body back. Corpse God Polka gets the conversation back on track on if they can work together. We've seen change to the fire-breathing bug in Phantom Solitaire. They want to get someone. We do not know the name. They talk about the founder was a bastard child from the other world. So they're possibly talking about Polka. This person they are talking about is eating away at their world. Fire-breathing bug doesn't know anything other than who they seek is close to what Phantom Solitaire seeks. Phantom Solitaire says everything that has been happening recently is all connected and the fire-breathing bug are connected to it somehow. We've seen change to the police department. Tsubaki is going over everything about the fire-breathing bug since they are at odds with Habaki's group. Tsubaki, relooking at the files, found the fire-breathing bug started to use the English language recently. Tsubaki thinks the fire-breathing bug have been around longer than they think. We've seen change to Polka doing fortune tellings. Sorara Arbaki is in line waiting. She says her blood is tingling. A man in line overhears this and is jealous she can feel things not of this world. He shows them the video of the arms coming out of the building. The new characters tell him that was Phantom Solitaire. The man says no, it was not. Phantom Solitaire is always winging it and looking for popularity. Phantom Solitaire wouldn't put on this display without letting his fans know. The man says maybe Phantom Solitaire was doing a dance with the arms and wasn't attacked. This makes the leader laugh. He loves this theory. The man is called into the room for his fortune. Once gone, they look him up. This man, Mikoto, practices forensic medicine. The leader is up next and we learn their name is Civil. We've seen change back to Sabaki. He asks for Mikoto, who currently is out getting his fortune read. I literally have no idea what the scene was even for. We've seen change back to the building. Lee is told the pen is Hosogori. The next person is called into the room. It is Civil. Polka feels uneasy about them. There are so many ghosts around Civil. Polka has never seen this many around one person before. Polka doesn't understand this at all. Polka says most ghosts do not have malice. They are not surrounding Civil out of hate nor love. The ghosts are like obsessed. Polka casts a false face disguise on himself to hide his confused, panicked face. Polka and Civil talk. Civil is not impressed with what Polka is saying. She is confused because there are so many guarding him and watching this fortune teller for him to be normal. Civil asks about when Solitaire visited the building. Polka lies and says he hasn't met Solitaire. Polka says he had no interactions with Solitaire at all. We've seen change to Habaki asking Solitaire what he is doing. Solitaire plans to do a live stream, maybe? We don't know what he is doing, but it kind of looks like that. Fire-breathing Bug took Habaki's phone and discarded it so the police wouldn't find him. He fears the police more than the fire-breathing Bug. They ask him about Sabaram, and he doesn't know who that is. Habaki says he only knows a detective named Eras, and he scares Habaki. Habaki is kidnapped for no reason now. Sabaram is not working in the police department. This proves his innocence. Phantom Solitaire says they are in this together for not knowing. We've seen change back to Civil asking Polka for his fate over 100 years. Civil says, what if someone committed an unforgivable crime? The criminal and those close to them should face judgment. What does Polka think about that? Polka says he hopes that doesn't happen. Civil says he is hounded by a dangerous group with a 100-year-old grudge. Polka says he wants to assist to help. Civil wants to meet those who are against them. Civil says they have done nothing wrong. They can crush others with a clear conscience. This might explain why so many ghosts are around Civil with feelings of indifference. They talk about how revenge works and doesn't work. Civil says they can evade the law by this revenge logic and inflict any violence. This revenge logic is if there is a criminal and someone kills them, they are allowed to. What is not allowed is to kill nor come after those close to the criminal. When this happens, it is no longer revenge, and it creates problems. For revenge, you can only go after that one person, no one else. Polka asks if Civil believes everything he just said. Civil says, maybe. Polka will find out the truth with magic. Polka tells Civil to calm his mind. Polka cannot reach his mind because the ghosts around him are protecting him. Polka is able to break through. Civil notices the mana inside him and knows Polka is from the other world. But Polka Shinama is a human born in this world. Could this Polka in front of Civil be someone else? Bruh, Civil definitely knows about the other world. Maybe is even from the other world. Civil asks if Polka did something because they feel different. Polka says maybe. He asks Civil to let him deeper inside. Before anything else can happen, Lulu interrupts. She says they are not safe here. Polka notices above Lulu's head is a high-ranking state element. In a flashback, we learn Polka was sold because of his evil eye and him seeing more ghosts than others can. The old woman in the flashback has a stone element. We literally learned nothing else other than Polka was sold. We have no idea what the stone element does. So I don't understand what the point of this flashback was about the stone element other than we just learned what happened to Polka when he was a child. The three go to leave the building because we will never learn anything useful when Sorar Arabaki is attacked. There might be a fight in the next episode or they will talk it out. I do know I liked season 1. Season 2 is annoying. I know nothing about what is going on. It is annoying. The constant scene changes are annoying and some of the scene changes in each episode don't mean anything. They are just there to be there. I am going to finish reviewing season 2. Once season 2 is over, I am dropping this anime. It is a waste of time to always learn nothing important. I am a fan of slow burns for romance. I am not a fan of slow burns for action. Go check out any other video I have made not on Dead Mount Deathplay. Those are more enjoyable animes to watch and learn about.